All right, here we go again. When I was in my 20s, I didn't realize that people can be lost or are lost. And I was one of them. Looking back, I remember realizing that I was lost. Let me explain what I mean by lost. I had no vision, no direction. I was waking up, working, going to school, doing the same thing the next day. Eventually, I got kicked out of college. Eventually, when I was 21, when I was 22, I was arrested for misdemeanor in Los Angeles. A friend and myself stole a 12-pack of beer. We got caught. No sense. I was lost. No sense of direction. And that's when I realized I was lost. So I'm going to ask a few questions for you to think about. You don't even have to answer them, but are you lost? Do you have a sense of direction? Do you know where you're going? I've heard a saying that if you throw a dart, but you don't know where you're aiming, you're going to hit it because you're going to hit something. And then hopefully the answer is you're not lost. But if you are, the good news is you can get out of it. You can find yourself. And I wouldn't want anybody to live in a world of being completely lost or lost. But does that happen? You know the answer is yes. That happens a lot. How do I know that? In my interactions with people. Of course, most people are not lost, but in my interactions, I'll come across an individual sometimes, often, and I can tell that they're just the opposite of joy. They are going through the motions of life, and they're not really getting a lot out of their life. And that's something that I don't wish that upon anyone. That's like take the time to make a video like this, is to plant that seed or water the seed. I have my little cat over here, Diva. Anyway, what happens when someone is lost? How do you get out of that? Well, again, like I said, yesterday's video is surround yourself with support. It's a good support system, a community of people. Believe me, I've learned a lot, but I've learned a lot because people have taught me a lot. This is something that wasn't taught to me when I was growing up, that you're going to have moments where you're lost. Maybe it's a day, maybe it's a week, maybe it's a season. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you don't stay there, as long as you can improve and have that hope and wisdom and direction in your life. And there are people that unfortunately sometimes don't get out of that, and that's tragic. That really is the appropriate word for something like that, because life is a good life. It's not like you have to be exciting every single day, because my life, I made the comment to my wife, I'm excited about life. And we had a little disagreement years ago. And she's like, well, what are you so excited about? It's just a regular life throughout the week, Monday through Friday. I was like, exactly, but I'm just excited to be healthy, that I can go to a job that I enjoy, that I can come home to a home that I enjoy, to my family. Simple, simple. So when I say being lost, the opposite of that, it's not like it has to be adventurous every single day. My life is pretty routine, Monday through Friday. But it's a good life, and my outlook is good, like I said in yesterday's video. So being lost, I want to remind the individual that needs to hear this, for a day, for a week, it's okay. For a season, but make it temporary and get out of that. Get out of that situation where you can really enjoy. And as I get older, I'm already 52, I can already see that I'm slowing down physically with aches and pains. When I was 22, when I was 32, when I was 42, I was even in better condition. And I've taken care of myself, but life changes. And you know, hopefully you can have a good life, a good day, a good week with good people around you, and make the most of it. I hope you can think about it. If this applies to you, get out of it as soon as you can. If it doesn't, but you see somebody that is lost, hopefully you can help them and be part of that support system that I was talking about. Take care.